What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Basic Series, the NXT Diva, Bayley. Now, I'm actually really happy I found Bayley. Bayley is actually one of my favorite wrestlers in NXT, and we'll go more on to her figure in a little bit, but here we do have Bayley in the packaging. You can see a really lovely image of Bayley on the side. It says NXT. Just so you know, she is Bayley, and she is from NXT. Other figures from this line include John Cena, Kevin Owens, The Undertaker, Bayley, Stardust, the Ravishing Russian Lana, Bad News Barrett, Edge, Fandango, and Paul Orndorff. Contents of this box is exactly one figure. As you can see, it's not intended for children under 3 years of age, because it does have small parts. Really happy I found Bayley, so what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up, and we'll go on to the rest of her review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have Bayley posing out of the packaging. Now, before we get on to the figure, she actually does come with one accessory. Her headband comes off, and let's actually get a good look at that, because there is quite a bit of detail on here. Yeah, they could have painted it, but, you know, the sculpting detail on it is pretty impressive for being so small. They didn't really have to include this. Well, they kind of did because it's Bayley, and it just slides right over her head. And when you get it on, be sure that, man, it's like an actual headband for hair. It has to go around her hair like that evenly, because then if you try putting it somewhere else, it starts falling off. But I find that when it's like that, it stays on the best. So yeah, she does come with that teeny tiny accessory, which I'm a little surprised she actually has. But anyway, here we have Bayley out of the packaging, and honestly, I do like this figure. There's just one glaring problem I have with it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it yet, but, and I'm just going to point that out right now, her head sits really low on her neck. And I'm pretty sure, now that I mention it, you guys can actually see what I mean, but let's actually take that off before I knock it off during the review. Yeah, her head sits really low on her neck, and it kind of gives her like this hunched over look. Kind of unfortunate, but I do know how to fix that, thankfully. You just simply pop the head off and put a piece of cotton or putty in there, and it does help bring the head up a little. But kind of disappointed in that. Nothing that I can't fix on my own. Just kind of wish that, you know, because even like, she doesn't have any up or down head movement, and she would have benefited from that. But anyway, let's actually go on to some of her details really quickly. Moving the camera to her face. Does it look like Bayley? Well, under the harsh lights at Walmart, it really didn't look like Bayley, but from some angles, you can tell it's Bayley, and I love Bayley. Bayley's just so awesome. Yeah, with her head facing down, you can really see Bayley in it, but like from a straight-on view, it just seems too pointy at her jaw. And I know she does have kind of a pointy jaw, it just seems a little too pointy. You can see her hair is tied up the way it's supposed to be. Again, not a fan of this torso mold because you can see the mold lines. Doesn't quite mesh up with the paint. So Mattel, please put some effort into the Divas, giving us a new torso, because this one is severely outdated and limits head movement. Something to note is that the band is actually painted on her belly, not on her tights, so that's kind of interesting. She does have her red and yellow band, and then she has a Triceratops on the side. That's so cute and amazing. And like I said, Bayley, I just love Bayley. Bayley's awesome. She could do with a different finisher, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I really do like this figure. When I was looking through them, it was kind of hard to find one that I liked, because they all just look so terrible under the Walmart lights, and I know that's not the figure's fault, but Oh well. I even forgot to point out that she does have some detail right here. If the camera will focus. Focus. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus, but anyway. Yeah, you can see the drawstrings are painted on. Maybe would have looked better if they were sculpted, but then would lead to more chances for paint error, so I guess I'm okay with it. Her yellow wristbands are also there too. When it comes to articulation, Bayley would have had a ball-jointed head, but because her head sits so low on her neck, it's virtually useless. She does have a swivel in the neck, and that's about all you're going to do. No head to or side to side movement, no bobbling, just basic left and right. Arms on a ball joint go out. This arm's kind of stiff. Do a full 360. She spins at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow, spins at the wrist, has a torso crunch, waist swivel, legs go forward. There we go. They go back, out, spin at the thigh, single jointed in the knee, spin at the boot, and have a solitary ankle hinge. So just really nice articulation, everything you expect from a diva figure. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get Bayley posed for my final thoughts, maybe fix her now. I haven't decided yet, but when we come back, I'm going to wrap up Bayley's review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Bayley posed for my final thoughts, and no, she does not come with the NXT Women's title. This is actually from Paige. So if you have Paige, you can actually have the current NXT Women's Champion. But anyway, I really do like this figure, and you know what's one thing I'm really looking forward to? Getting an elite release of Bayley with a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tubeman. That would be such an awesome accessory. So fingers crossed, and hopefully we get that figure down the line. But if you're looking for this figure, Walmart's are starting to carry Bayley's wave along with Kevin Owens, Lana. I think Paul Orndorff is also in that wave. I'll have to check the back of the box, and I'm pretty sure it's Paul Orndorff. But anyway, if you can find Bayley, I really recommend you pick her up, especially if you're a Bayley fan like I am, and who doesn't love Bayley? Bayley's just awesome, and she seems like a really awesome human being, to be honest. If you can track her down, she is running about $9.99, which is about what basics cost, so about $10.81 with tax. So pick her up, you won't be disappointed. This is King of Dragons 5000 saying, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think of Bayley. Don't forget to check out all my other figure reviews. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.